You're an online business. You don't have a door, you have a URL. You don't have set hours because you're open 24/7. So in this new world of e-commerce, is there any place for all of this stuff? I know printed collateral can seem really old-fashioned, but plenty of brands are using it to elevate their customer experience. So the answer is heck yes. There's definitely ways to do this in a great way, and we're gonna show you how. If you think of your e-commerce packaging as a storefront, then you should think of your printed collateral as a helpful, welcoming store clerk. For 2 beautiful minutes when your customer is opening your package, they're in your store. They're in your experience and you have their undivided attention and they're not clicking and scrolling anywhere else. That's a beautiful opportunity to make an impression. And you can use collateral to do it a few different ways. It can tidy up your package. It could provide extra information about your product. And lastly but not leastly, it could also provide inspiration, bringing them further into your brand. Let's start with the basics. Good old packing slip. Every order has one, but when you put together a beautiful e-commerce experience, the last thing you want to do is just throw an 8.5 by 11 into a box and call it a day. So how can you dress this up? There's a few incredible ways. A brand like Parachute is taking a simple, minimal envelope and tucking all the important information right inside. Guava Family has gone with a more full-color photo, but still same premise. You put the packing slip inside and it makes everything nice and tidy. And then you've got Thrive Market. They're actually pre-printing a sheet that then gets put through a printer at fulfillment so that all the information is in the box, but when you see it, it looks really snazzy. Now let's talk about information collateral. Sometimes you just can't fit all the detail and goodness about a product onto the product itself, and you don't have a store clerk walking around to explain everything. We tried fitting one in a box, and it just doesn't work. People want to know all the details about your product, but they don't want to have to pull out a magnifying glass to figure them out. Enter the information card. Now, this can come in many forms. Some brands make full-on product guides, which is a lot of detailed information about all the ways to use the product. Or you can get away with a more simple product card, just giving them highlights. And last but not least, some brands elect to put in a card more about the brand itself and its philosophy, so your customer remembers why they're buying from you in the first place. And last but not least, inspiration collateral. You can think of this almost like a product unto itself because it does way more than simply describe in detail of your products. Both FabFitFun and Wink have full-on publications with interviews and articles. Wink gives you wine pairings and even has a wine glossary. And Imperfect Produce gives you amazing recipes to use for everything that they ship to you. Now, this is a way to really elevate the experience. And if you have this type of content online, try to think of how you could actually bring it into your box. So my friends, this is how you use collateral in e-commerce, not as junk mail, but as a way to make your packages more tidy, more informative, and even more valuable. Think of it as a way to really set the mood for you and your customers, really create an ambiance that everyone can enjoy.